Guys, we're going to get rolling here. Come on. And forget the name of this town we're in. Take a look. Clearfield. Anything on the map telling what the name of this town is, but oh well. I'm on US 98, basically in between Mobile and Hattiesburg. We take 98 west up to US 49, go north on 49, and there's a truck wash in McGee, Mississippi that I plan to get my trailer washed out at. That's right, I'm near Lucedale. We get my trailer washed out in McGee, and then I'll be going across the state highway from there to get over to Hazlehurst, Mississippi, which is where I'll be picking up a new load. Should be about an hour and a half drive to get from here to McGee, and then another maybe roughly half hour-ish, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, to get from McGee to Hazlehurst.
California City in mourning over the massacre of 12 people in a shooting rampage at a country music bar Wednesday night. Fire officials said Sunday morning that the larger of the region's two fires, the one burning in and around Malibu, grew to 130 square miles, 337 square kilometers, and was 10% contained. But the strong, dry Santa Ana winds that blow from the interior toward the coast returned after a one-day lull, fanning the flames.
Hard to pass that four-wheeler and starting to speed up again.
Southern California fires climbed to nearly 180, authorities said. All told, an estimated 300,000 people statewide were under evacuation orders, most of them in Southern California. Gov. Jerry Brown said he is requesting a major disaster declaration from President Donald Trump that would make victims eligible for crisis counseling, housing and unemployment help, and legal aid. Drought, warmer weather attributed to climate change, and the building of homes deeper into forests have led to longer. In addition, 3,500 students at Pepperdine University, which sits atop a picturesque Malibu mountain overlooking the Pacific Ocean, are sheltering in place, Gage said. Burning ice plant.
49 north, 9 to 10, 9 to 11 minutes.
He said the fire was burning everything in its path, including ice plants.
Just getting into the far east end of Hattiesburg now.
Sorensen said Sunday. So my message to the community today is maybe 10 to 20 years ago you stayed in your homes when there was a fire and you were able to protect them. Things are not the way they were 10 years ago. The rate of spread is exponentially more than what it used to be. On Friday and Saturday, 23 bodies were discovered in communities ravaged by the Camp Fire, most of them found in Paradise, the Sierra foothills town of 26,551 people that was almost completely destroyed in the blaze. An additional 6 bodies were later found in
9 to 11 miles per minute, whatever.
Camp Fire is now one of the deadliest wildfires in California history, tied at number 1 with the 1933 Griffith Park fire in Los Angeles, which also claimed 29 lives, according to Cal Fire. And nearly 7,000 structures burned. The Camp Fire is also the state's most destructive.
This makes more sense.
The entire city of Malibu evacuated.
I can just take 98 over to I-57 and then take I-50.
California, Jump 101 freeway. 4 of those victims were found dead and are near torture.
I can get off here.
Autopsies will be conducted to determine the circumstances.
It'll put me right through downtown Hattiesburg, basically.
Their car
If I stay here on 98, I can get on to I-59, take 59 north up to the north end of town, and then get back on 49 over there.
At least 16. Stocks slid Monday, the dollar edged higher and domestic oil prices snapped a 10-day losing streak. Carat GSPC fell 1.01% or 28.15 points as of 10:40 a.m. PT. The Dow Carat DJI slipped 1.05% or 200.
I get paid by the hour.
I'm gonna be 57 through here. What's this bullshit? Nothing even going on here, just dividing. A little lesson on CB etiquette. If you're gonna have idle chat, like random chatter with, a regular conversation with somebody else, get off the channel 19, take it somewhere else. 19 is meant for us to be able to communicate issues, whatever, not to get overrun by someone's conversation. Got 40 channels to work with. Leave 19 for more useful information for everybody. If you're gonna have a personal conversation with another driver, it's best to take it somewhere else. Pickup getting on up there. I'm gonna wait until I see what he does. Alright. Should be good. I'm just gonna kill the radio for now because they're defeating the purpose of the channel. It's supposed to be, channel 19 is supposed to be used for, say, like a notification of what's going on. Let's say you got that accident up there that might need to notify the southbound side about, or perhaps a mirror sighting, or maybe there's something wrong you see with someone else's equipment and you want to let them know. Things like that. These guys are just having a constant conversation, and I can't even. I'm trying to listen to my voice reader stuff, but I also want to be able to stay alert to whatever's going on the radio. But I don't care about random conversations. It's not just me wanting wanting what I want, whatever. It's just the way CB etiquette is supposed to be done. 19 is intended to be for notification or like alerts. 9 is supposed to be an emergency channel. Actually, 17 is supposed to be a north and south channel, and 19 is supposed to be an east and west channel. But I don't think most people know that 17 is what you're supposed to use for north and south traffic. It's best if you're going to have a private conversation, go to a different channel. You know, a lot of people go to like maybe 6 or 23 or 21 or whatever. About 25 miles out now from the washout facility.
On cannabis rose 12 percentage points from the year ago period to 70%. Total kilograms of cannabis sold were 2.68 million. The company anticipates that it will have a production run rate north of 150,000 per year from 70,000 kilograms annually currently. Aurora Cannabis is among the first Canadian pot stocks to report results since Canada legalized adult-use cannabis in early October. Shares rose 2.88% to $7.50 each as of 9:30 a.m. ET. Concerns of deteriorating demand for Apple products hit share prices of the tech giant's suppliers Monday.
So you guys don't want around me to cut me off just to get on the ramp. Okay.
Said one of its largest customers
You guys are
supplying
stupid.
Apple
There's nobody behind me.
reduced shipments for orders and sending shares tumbling 30%. Other Apple suppliers including Cirrus Logic, CRUS, Qorvo, QRVO, and Skyworks Solutions, SWKS, also declined, and the Philadelphia Semiconductors from 180,000 brands on Alibaba. The Chinese e-commerce company's results handedly exceeded online holiday shopping in the U.S. last year, when consumers spent $14.5 billion online during Thanksgiving, Black Friday and Cyber Monday, according to Adobe data. Shares of Alibaba were little changed on the New York
That car is following Sierra England too closely.
SAP,
I'd be willing to bet England driver probably could not see that car there before he moved over.
Companies and Qualtrics shareholders, SAP said in a statement. Qualtrics, a survey software toolmaker, had filed for an IPO in October and was
Guys
expected
in four-wheelers need to realize we literally cannot see you if you're following right behind us. Stay back a little bit.
9:33 a.m. ET. Data reacted equals 41, greater than SAP. SAP is acquiring more than 700 outage reports, most of which were on the east coast of the U.S. and in Mexico, Brazil and Chile in South America. In Kansas, Overland Park Police Department sent out a tweet out asking residents not to call 911. It read, "Do not contact your local PD advising your Facebook is down. Thank you." Some claimed that the service had returned by 10:40 a.m., around 30 minutes after it went down, PST. Article 13 of 18. Consumer sentiment remains near highs around election. The rocky month for the stock market and a bitter midterm election cycle did not shake U.S. consumers.
Damn it. Come on.
These events also did not change the
Every
biggest
time I
story
come
for
up on
the U.S.
someone slow like
economy
this,
as we
there's gotta be
approach
someone coming up on
2019,
me.
which is that amid concerns over higher rates, stock market volatility, and the negative impacts from tariffs, consumer spending should remain solid.
How's this
And
shit
when
gonna
consumers
speed
are
up?
in good shape, it is hard for the economy to roll over. Released its latest reading on consumer sentiment, which included some responses gathered the day after this week's midterm elections. Responses collected after the election were in line with those gathered beforehand, indicating a consensus election results did not move consumers to change their economic outlook. Data reacted equals 17, greater than on Friday. The University of Michigan released its latest reading on consumer sentiment, which included some responses gathered the day after this week's midterm elections. Responses collected after the election were in line with those gathered beforehand, indicating a consensus election results did not move consumers to change their economic outlook. The vote sign points people to a local polling location during midterm elections in Newport Beach, California, U.S. November 6, 2018. Reuters, Mike Blake. More. The stability.
Just a few miles away from McGee. Should be about 3 miles up the road here. Never heard of Ward's. I guess it's some kind of local fast food chain. Okay, here's Walmart here on the left, so should be able to find the Tractor Supply Company pretty soon. I'll probably go past it and then come back to it from the street just north of it. These look like kind of narrow roads here. Loves? Guess so, yeah. Didn't realize there was Loves around here. Let's see, is that Tractor Supply on the other side of Loves? Yeah, looks like it. So I could probably have turned in right there, but I'll turn at the next one and come back to it. I thought Tractor Supply was a little bit closer to this end up here, but need to watch both sides. Building back there must be the one I'm looking for. Yeah, I see a truck wash sign right here. Wash line is full. Okay. Truck wash entrance through this lane on the left. Remember, I'm going to go past the lane it's in and then come back to it. I got to think about the tandems. Get the tandems over here first. Watch out.
Watch out. Watch me in your mirror.
Okay. This place just opened up, I guess, in April, and the owner is a truck driver himself. Definitely a good, convenient place to stop. He said he's limited on his signage, though. This state owns the right away down here by the street, and he's not allowed to put anything over here. I guess the city only allows them to put signs so large. Convenient location, a good place to stop to put it though, because it's right next to a Love's. And apparently Love's owns part of the land right there in front of him, and I guess they're planning to build more truck parking spots there. Yeah, I came out fast because I want my tandems to end up in my end up in my lane by the time I get here, and they're lined up just right now. From here we'll be cutting across Highway 28. So we get on 55, and then looks like the first exit after we get on 55 north. It's right next. It's DG Foods, and it's right next to a Gallman truck stop. Nice going, jackass. Your entire vehicle is past the limit line. You back up some more and get behind the limit line, you dumbass. There you go. Now you're using your brain. So if you're gonna have your entire vehicle past the limit line, why even bother stopping in the first place? Just turn. Good morning, how you doing? Whatever you just said, I don't know. That's good. I'm good. I just got to get my trailer washed out, and I'm on my way over to my shipper now. be delivering tomorrow. It's only a 600-mile drive from where I'm picking up to where I'm delivering. Yeah, that won't take long. It's just a matter of what will I get after that, I don't know. Let's see what else. Yeah, I guess the Malibu fire, whatever you want to call it, the one down that way. I guess this is cool. It's a steam engine here. 141 Green Gravel, whatever company. That one will be worth showing a friend of mine. People, we should be getting into the Hazlehurst area any minute here. It's, I expect that it's no more than a few miles away. Meanwhile, following a chicken truck, getting feathers and leaves and everything else blown into me. Interesting mix of some older, not so expensive looking homes and some newer, like brick homes that actually look kind of nice. Not necessarily huge ones, but still nice looking along this route. Got some lumber mills here. Alright, we're just getting into Hazlehurst now. Chicken processing, Sanderson Farms. I had a feeling it might have been Sanderson Farms around here. They have another plant in Moultrie, Georgia. There's an interesting contrast between a lot of the other parts of the country and California. Got this water tower here. It shows Hazlehurst, Mississippi. You don't see water towers like that in California. They aren't very prominent, and they aren't normally decorated with the name of the city either. They tend to be more out of the way and more inconspicuous. not saying that either or is better than the other. I'm just saying it's just kind of interesting seeing how different some of the areas of the country can be from each other. Like that fast food joint that I saw earlier, never heard of before, and I don't think I've even seen it in other parts of the country, let alone my own. I'm not going to do that until I'm done ready. Okay, either way, I'm almost to the freeway now. I'm going to wait till I'm at a point where I can actually look at it and not be driving, okay? Alright, love you too. Alright, 55 north. So there we go. Just one exit away is where we're getting to. Catching up to me. I'm going to let him go by first. I'm only doing about 60. I could be doing 70, but like I said, I'm going to wait on this guy to get around me. H.B. Phillips, U.S. Mail. Alright. I don't know what speed he's going to end up running, and I don't want to leave him hanging out there. Getting around this minivan, and see, there's another example right there. Don't freaking pass the truck on the right, you freaking moron. The truck's gonna move over on his own when he knows he's a safe distance in front of the vehicle in front of him. Give him a chance to do what he needs to do. Don't freaking go being a fucking moron trying to pass him on the right. And then end up risking getting yourself hit. Another note, I wouldn't mind getting around this minivan, but I'm only a mile away from my exit, so my normal rule of thumb is if I'm within 2 miles, I need to be on the right lane and stay there. Don't move over. Don't try to go passing anybody. Too much risk that they might speed up or whatever, or it might take me too long to get around them, whichever the case. And and then end up just having to cut them off to get off the freeway. Advanced auto parts. Shipper should be pretty close over here on the right also. Building over here that I see on the right, not a very huge one. It's Gotta be it, because it's just past this truck stop on the right side of the road. There, both sides. I know I need both lanes, so I gotta watch the oncoming traffic too, not just the side I'm trying to turn into. It's a common mistake with the inexperienced truck drivers is they only look to the left. How do you know you're not going to have someone on a bike or on foot coming from your right? Not to mention, if you need that space, I mean, there are a lot of times you're going to need that the oncoming lane to make your turn. Okay, it must be this one here, DG Foods, yeah. I believe it'll be the second driveway. Well, there's a JCT drop trailer right there. It might be mine. Find out when I get back here. I'll figure out where I checked in at too. $7,175. Didn't I just use that trailer recently? I'm pretty sure I just used $7,175 not too long ago. Yeah. Because I had 7174 recently. Yeah, I just 7175 is the one I just picked up in Holbrook the other day. Not too far back. Let's figure out what this bobtail is going to do and just back into a spot. Next to this other guy. Pretty sure I'm clear, but I'm going to pull forward. I can tell by the tire tracks now. I'm really close to this guy on the blind side, but as I track more toward this other driver. Now, I was using the tire tracks in the water from the whatever was here before. I'm gonna watch my mirror here. I was using the tire tracks from whatever was here before to help gauge where I needed my tandems to be, which helped. But yeah, I was pretty close to this trailer on my blind side, and I was close enough to catching the trailer before I got into that. Got close enough there, at least deep enough into the hole where it would have been a problem. That I just went ahead and pulled forward to confirm where I was at, instead of going. It's still a form of going. Well, not actually going, but I pulled forward specifically so I could see what was going on that side of me. Anyway, it's here, I'm gonna go get checked in and see what's going on. I assume I'm gonna be taking 71, 75, but we'll find out. Stay tuned. This is going to be a live load, not a drop-in hook. So I won't be leaving with 7175. Come on. Yeah, this loader here said it probably won't take too long before I can get a dock door though.